Dad, so where are we and what are you doing right now?
We are at Hervey Bay in Dan's unit. At the moment, I am just checking my kit is ready because tomorrow morning is the Hervey Bay 100. The Hervey Bay 100 is a 100 kilometre triathlon, so a 2 kilometre swim, an 80 kilometre bike and an 18 kilometre run put together adds up to 100. However, I just found out because the weather's really dodgy, you can't see, it's really windy and choppy out of the water, they're reducing the swim to 500 metres. So it's actually a Hervey Bay 98.5. Check it out. My knees! My knees are stuffed, by the way, but they're going to be able to get through tomorrow. This is the race singlet that came in the kit. It's a bloody pretty good one, by this one. Hey, you have a smell of that. My bike is here. So I've got for tomorrow. This is my trusty old steed, my Marlin Star Oppie TT. Apparently, these Marlin Star, they only for a couple of years they branched into the road bike and TT bike, tri-bike game. So I really wanted it because I think it'd be a bit of a collector's item. So it's a good 10 or 12-year-old bike now, but it's carbon frame and everything. Picked up my deep dish rims online, 60mm at the front, 80 on the back. Upgraded to an aero seat, which is way more comfortable than the other ones. So a lot easier on the old groin. I've got my power bars, 4 power bars in there, plus a 5th one, plus a gel. I might not need to eat all that, but I'll just put one extra just in case. So 80k bike. I plan on coming out of the swim and essentially having one every loop on the ride. So 4 20k loops for 80k. My plan is to have one at the start of the ride, and then after 1 loop, 2 loops, 3 loops, and at the end of the 4th loop, so maybe I'll have 5 power bars. And then get on the run. I've got some gels for the run, so I'll probably eat maybe 3 gels on the run, each 6k, which will be about half an hour. I'll have a gel, and that should do me for energy and nutrition for the race. Looking forward to the nutrition on the run, where you can choose between water or Infinite, which is like Gatorade or Powerade, and then Coke. So I'll be having Coke on the last lap just to get that sugar kick going as well. So I've got it all planned in my head. So I've done my eating as well as I could. I've really tried to not eat crap food and eat the right type of food and calories, certainly for the last couple of weeks, where you're starting to ease your training in that taper period, and then build up your carbohydrates, protein for a while, and then I dropped the protein just for the last couple of days, and just increase the carbs, but clean carbs, as they say, like white bread and rice, and less sort of fruit and veg and that sort of thing. I had a good spaghetti bowl on Thursday night, and last night had some Chinese actually. I looked it up, and Chinese was actually, according to ChatGPT, was a pretty good pre-race carb load. Tomorrow morning I will wake up at just after 4, and I'll have just a hamburger bun with Vegemite, just that extra bit of vitamin B. Apparently it'll bring the energy out for the day. I'll have a Barocca as well. I always do that. Then I'll have a banana. I'll take a banana with me, and just before we're going to go down for the race start, I'll scoff a banana. So that'll cover me for the swim. The swim's only going to be like 10 minutes tomorrow anyway. That's sort of nothing now. This is my last carb meal, fuel for the race for tomorrow. So what we got, that 6 p.m. sort of thing. Having some nice lean bloody mince with white bread, no onion for me, just a bit of tomato and lettuce, and I'll have a bit of rice too, because that's good, easy digestible carb. And ChatGPT told me that that's easily digestible, so I'm going with that. Just make sure these are done for the water. This pump's a bit crap too, it doesn't work all the time.
How long have you been prepping for this?
I start of the year, I can say, it actually started the old New Year's Day New Year's resolution to, I've just got to get rid of my gut. I've just had a gut for years. Not a huge one. I've never been like massively overweight or anything like that. I'm 6 foot tall, 183 centimeters. So I generally sat for years as an adult around the 82 to 84. I don't know what you see that.
Skinny bastard.
Used to be way less than me for years. But anyway, but even that, like I had a bit of a podgy sort of gut. So I got on my fitness pal and I just went, I'll do it via the calorie counting, and it absolutely worked. You know, I put in my age, I'm 51 this year, and what I wanted to get down to. So I started at 83. I said I want to get to 78, and within a couple of months I had done that. So I started sort of eating for this at the very start of the year, and probably about March, I reckon, as I was dropping the weight, and with that dropping of a few kilos, gee, you feel light when you're running, and I was just really running maybe once or twice a week, swimming once or twice a week, probably not riding at all. So once I felt lighter on the run, I went, oh, I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm going to commit finally to a longer distance triathlon. So I've been doing tries since I was a teenager, on and off, without ever, you know, being fantastic at them. You know, I never was like right up there with the leaders or anything. I was sort of above average, I suppose. You know, I'd finish in the top 20 or 30% of people. Just a standard sort of average athlete, really, that enjoys doing them. I used to be obsessed when I was like 17, 18. And then I did them into my early 20s, and then I sort of went away from it for a bit. And once I got married and everything, sort of got back into it, settled down. And since we moved to Rocky, I got back into them around when you, Holly, were maybe 5 or 6. I started doing them again, doing little local sprint ones a couple of times a year, 2 or 3 times a year. Sometimes the super sprint ones, like the 350 swim, 10k bike, 2.5k run.
Yeah, nothing.
So I slowly got them up to the sprints. And then if there was like an Olympic distance around, like the Yeppoon Triathlon, I did that a few times, did Bagara a few times. I used to do the old Coral Coast up in Cairns back when I was younger. So I've never done anything bigger than an Olympic distance try, which is 1.5 swim, 40 bike, 10 run. So I thought I want to do at least a half Ironman. There are none near Rockhampton. The closest ones of the official half Ironman is like Cairns and Sunshine Coast and all that, and they're pretty expensive. But the Hervey Bay 100 is a locally run 100k try, just slightly short of a half Ironman, and everything about it said this is me. $350 or something to enter, roughly about that, which is better than 600, which is what the Ironman races are.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So I committed, I put my money in, I signed up in about March or April, and I went, that's it, I'm in. And since then, my training, I started off, I've got a Garmin 955, which is a multi-sport watch, so it's got the triathlon. That means I can toggle between swim, transition, bike, transition, run all in one event. But also with Garmin's, I did one of their coaching programs for a half marathon. So I thought the first thing I'll do is I'll get good at running. So I did a half marathon program just for myself, which went for like 4 months or something to get me sort of around that 5-minute K pace for 21k. I didn't enter any races or anything, I just did it on my own. Did a lot of my running on a Saturday morning on my longer runs. Built up my running. As that was coming to an end around September, I had been swimming and riding the whole time, but I've increased them more over the last 3 or 4 months, certainly over the last month. As I got to where I wanted to with running, I'm putting the swimming and the cycling into it. So I did this entire distance about 6 weeks ago, the entire 100k, and I did it in just over 5.5 hours. And so it was a bloody hot day, and I wasn't pushing it mega hard, knowing that I'm still in training and I didn't want to just completely wipe myself out. I did wipe myself out anyway, even though I didn't go too hard, but I was happy about it because at the end of that day, the final 2k I ran under 5-minute K pace, so I'm hoping I can hold 30 plus on the bike tomorrow, and and around 5-minute K pace for the 18K. That's my goal.
So in that case, given the conditions as well, what is the rough time goal for you tomorrow?
Well, yeah. Had the swim been 2K, I would want it to go under 5 hours, but because it's 500 metres now, that sort of chops out, a good 25 minutes really. So I don't think it's out of the ordinary that I'd want to go under 4.5 tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
And that'll be a pretty good time.
Yeah.
It's all about it. Like the final time is hard because you never know with the conditions. It's very windy tomorrow, so I don't know if that's going to be a help or a hindrance on the bike. You're obviously going to be into the wind one way and fully with it the other way. And then the run's the run. It really comes down to if I can hold a good pace over 30 on average on the bike, and then do my first lap of the run. If I'm under that 5-minute K pace for 6K, try and hold as close to or under for the second 6. And then I'll split the last 6 up into like 2-3 kilometre sections, holding that fifth 3 kilometres, from 12 to 15. And then with 3K to go, as I'm going up for my final out and back, I'm just going to put everything I've got left at the fastest I can run. And hopefully you do a really good average pace somewhere under that 5-minute K pace all up. That's the goal. If I average 5:10, I'd still be pretty happy with that on the run.
Yeah. If there's no spew and there's no medic at the end, it wasn't done right.
There might be a medic.
Yeah. So if there's a medic, that's a sign that we did our job.
Oh,
basically.
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. So I plan, just like Thorpe says, losing isn't coming second, losing's finishing, and realising you could have done better.
Yeah.
I'm not going to finish tomorrow thinking I could have done better, I could have went harder at this pace or whatever. I'm going to give it what I can give it tomorrow, and I will collapse over that line completely and utterly exhausted. And if the medics look at that bloke, me, and go, he needs help, I hope I don't really, really need help, but I hope to be able to go to him, no, I'm okay, I just need to lie here for a bit. I've done my job.
Well, we'll see. You'll see that in the next probably 30 seconds, baby. How do you feel now? So it's 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock, 6:15. We've got to go down to the start area for a 6:35 start. That's it. Looking for this. Ready to go? Ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel bloody excellent. Everything went well. Guts feel good. Feel strong. Feel like full of beans, just like ready to use it up.
Yep. There we go. Yeah, true. You need a before and after.
Yeah. But that's the goal, mate. The goal is to have the medics say, are you okay?
Yeah.
Me to go.
No, that's one's already gone.
Oh, they went. There you go.
We did miss it. Yeah, okay.
Another lot went down.
Right. Go.
Silence! 8.
Here we go, we got 4 athletes coming off. We got Cheers.
Yeah, Dad.
Bonkers here.
Go,
There
B!
we go, ladies and gentlemen. And then we got Jazz Brown coming through as well. During the game.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
He's chucking his shoe on still. I don't know. I think his shoes. Come on. Just critical seconds.
How you going?
Shaky, shaky.
He's looking all right.
Keep going, bro.
Go Dad. No stone unturned.
He looks stuck. Yeah, he actually came in. There you go. He actually moved up the field.
Yeah,
like,
he
by about 4 or 5 plays. I took a heat then. Luckily, I just.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You made up with a bit of ground in the end.
Yeah, you did. In the run, you made up a fair bit of ground. Yeah, like place-wise and stuff too. I think so.
I
Yeah.
noticed I was passing it.
Yeah, you
Yeah, there
made
you
about
go.
4 or 5 places up.
Oh, were you watching the numbers?
Yeah, we were
Yeah, we were
watching.
counting so the whole time through the ride and the run, and like
Yeah.
keeping a general track of
Because
it.
off the bike, you were like 18th or 19th.
In my category. Oh, yeah, that's right. And I went as hard as I could.
Yeah.
Like, I felt terrible on the second lap. I felt really bad. I had a good time. Sort of recovered in the third. And I held it, but like, I'm happy because I averaged over 30.
Yeah.
And it wasn't easy.
And you don't open up your bag.
You know, like there's fast bits, but there's really slow bits.
Yeah.
And then on the run,
Here it comes.
I did my first 5K in 30 or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
At 10K I was just over 50, like 50, 20 or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good. I was trying to hang on as best I could.
Yeah.
And I think I averaged maybe 5, 10 or something.
Oh, yeah.
You saw your time. Do you? Okay, I've got the time. Like I've got the
He
live
knows
results.
anyway, don't you?
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought.
No, well, it doesn't really say it on there.
Oh, okay. Well, I have the time. So what were you going? So you were going for? We said under 4:30, weren't we?
Yeah, I really wanted under 4. Well, given that the swim was...
Oh, it was shortened,
Yeah.
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 So that's... Yeah, I wanted under 4:30.
All right. 4:28:36.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Was that with the shortened? Was that what you wanted with the shortened swim?
Yeah, with the short.
Because all you can do, like, it's all about what I could have averaged out, and I did what I hoped I could.
Yeah. No, this is good. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, 4:28.
4:28:36. Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff.
Like, had there been a proper swim,
Yeah.
I probably would have done a 55 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I didn't blood well. I blew up a bit.
Right.
I mean, that last 6K,
Here he comes.
it seemed to go on forever and ever.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, really? On what is it? Right. So what did it reckon in the end?
Oh yeah, 4:28:52. Actually, I've got it.
Oh, on that one. Yep. There you go. Okay. So you got 20 seconds.
10:38 for the swim, 2:38 bike, so I wanted to go under 2:40.
Yeah.
And 1:35 run. That's good.
Yeah.
I wanted to go
Okay.
under 1:40.
Yeah. Okay. Good work, Dad.
Oh yes, thank you very much. Oh no, that'll do for now. Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah.
The classic.
10 cents.
It's
Yeah.
10 cents.
That's some of your money, babe.